Welcome to another episode of The Hit with Higgins and Bonnie. I don't have Bonnie with me today because I could not get him in person. He's doing his thing at Cleveland State Lacrosse. He's going to do big things for them this year, him and Cam Logan. Miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. But today, since I've been talking about it for weeks now, we're going to be talking with the founder and the owner of Who's Drinking, Joe Tortorella. Joe, welcome.
Nice. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So this is Torts. He started this whole thing. Guys, the merch looks clean. It looks awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Make sure you check out all their social media. They have Instagram. You guys have Twitter yet?
Not yet. We're working on it. We're going to have Twitter. We're going to have TikTok and hopefully work up from there. But yeah, just getting started, but we're excited.
Awesome, man. Yeah, so guys, go check them out. Go buy their shit. It's awesome. It's so cool. I'm wearing my Who's Drinking shirt right now. He's wearing his Who's Drinking shirt right now. It's awesome. So we're going to give you guys a little backstory on the whole company, everything that goes on with it. So tell us why you started this.
So honestly, in college, I never really thought that I was going to end up being somebody who started like a t-shirt company or whatever, but our buddy Jack always just gets really drunk, and he's just always he'll come upstairs or he'll be downstairs and he'll get the entire party going and just raising his glass yelling, "Who's drinking?" And that, when you just have one of your buddies who's just all messed up and he's just ready to drink and he's just pushing the boys. And I told him one day, yo, I'm going to put this on a shirt and we're going to ride with it. And so far so good. And I'm just excited, man. Every day I get more and more excited about it.
No, I'm excited for you guys. You and Riggs starting this, it's awesome. And that's, something that I think everybody can relate to. Just getting drunk with your boys and just having a good time and just.
Yeah, especially with all the stuff going around now with COVID and everything, just getting away from reality and just, drinking with the fellas and just having a good time and just making sure that, the boys, are just, getting after it, really. That's all that matters, right?
Definitely. And then you have your own thing to drink to.
Yeah.
Something that's yours, that's something that you can not push on other people, but something that you can start a whole community of people wearing your stuff. So, besides that, what are your expectations for this? What do you want to come out of this whole brand?
So what I want to come out of this whole brand is I just want to spread the love, because I know that there's a bunch of boys all over, different friend groups, all over the country, doing this exact same thing on a Friday, Saturday night, especially during COVID when all the bars were closed and everything like that. We were just locked inside, we playing college lacrosse, just locked inside and could only see 8 or 9 guys at a time, and we had a lot of fun with it. And you know what, that's the big thing in life. You're gonna remember those memories with those kids from college, high school, whatever. You just gotta grow on it, and that's where all your memories are made, man.
Definitely, man. That's where mine are. That's where mine were made. Definitely. You know me, I've bounced around a few places. So those memories you have with those guys, and on the lacrosse team, I've been fortunate to be on 4 different lacrosse teams now. Yeah. Those are the memories you remember. And I'm sure being here, you're senior now, all the memories you've made with all the guys that have come through here, and besides lacrosse, because we're good. And we're really good, guys.
Check us out.
Check us out. This spring, check us out. It's not just the practice, it's the time you have with the fellas, and on the weekend or just watching football, things like that. That's awesome. Those are where the memories are made.
Always, yeah. And, our slogan at the end of the day is memories that you might never remember, but your friends certainly will. And, my favorite thing is waking up the next morning with all the boys and, just talking about, what happened last night. And, you're like, oh, my God, I cannot believe that happened. So,
okay.
Yeah, so we're excited. Just to start, guys, we're excited.
No, yeah, and you guys should be excited, too, because this brand is going to be killer. And think about for the guys watching, and even the girls watching, because all their clothing is unisex. It's for anybody. Think about those times where you're together with your friends, like you just said, the morning after, talking about just the crazy stuff that happened the night before, things you can remember, things you can't remember, and exactly like I said, those are where the memories are made. That's where the best memories are. It's not even it's not the Saturday night it's out. It's the Sunday mornings too, talking about it with your boys, with your girls, and that's awesome, man. That's very cool. And then, so what do you want people to know who are interested in this brand? What do you want them to know about the stuff that they're wearing?
So the stuff that we're trying to get out to people is clothes that you could just like we have t-shirts right now. We're gonna have a long sleeve, and we're gonna have 2 crew necks at start. Eventually, we're gonna try to grow on that. We just the clothes are just meant to be worn like when you're like drinking with the fellas or like getting after it. Like you could probably wear a t-shirt to a bar, a t-shirt to a house party, whatever's gonna just get you in that right mindset to start getting after it. Make sure you just raise your glass, look at all your boys, and just yell, "Who's drinking?" There's not a better feeling than it. I'm telling you.
No, that's awesome. And I did wear this for my birthday like a few weeks ago.
Oh,
I was wearing this at the bar.
That's
I got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I'm trying to market.
I love that.
Trying to market, dude. But no, and that's great. And I think a lot of people can get behind that. Now, I think what people might be wondering though, how is this different from something like Nelk or something that promotes, activities like, not promoting drinking, but just promoting things like that. Like, how are you guys different?
Yeah, so like Nelk is more of like, and like I guess like Friday beers too. Like it's just like, it's all like it's like a general like brand and all that stuff. And like we're just trying to be like, we try to like create like a family aspect of it. Like that's what we want to eventually get to. We want to make sure that, like we have like a who's drinking family across the country. Just like knowing that like even if like you have a group of people that are doing that are drinking one night, like there's another group of dudes doing the exact same thing, just like 25, 30 miles away or across the country. And like the big thing is like for me especially is family. So that's like the big thing that I want to do is like I want to create like a family and like just like a community where like you could share like stories, stuff like that. So
awesome. No, that's great. I mean, your last name is Tortorella. That like screams family to me. I feel like that sounds like it. Like sounds. How do I explain this? Like like those Olive Garden commercials. Yes. It's like when you hear your family.
Yes.
That's what I think of. I don't know.
Just don't ever say that around my family.
I would. I felt that came off really badly.
No. The Olive Garden. The Olive Garden's sick for like people that aren't Italian, I guess.
Right.
But like the real Italians, like we sit down, like we make our own.
You make your own food.
Make our own Italian pasta from scratch. Right. Awesome. Stepping on the tomatoes, cutting them up in the summer. Unreal.
Right, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Listen, I'm Irish, so like we're just real drinkers.
Exactly. Like, I'm a little Irish as well. So
there you go.
Perfect. It's the perfect mix. A little Irish, a little Italian.
Yeah, it just means like you guys like to have fun. That's all that means. But guys, that's kind of all the questions I got about who's drinking. We got some other things to talk about as well. But for the people that are watching this and are thinking about maybe buying some who's drinking merch, it'd be one of the best decisions you could ever make. Honestly, like the shirts are really good quality. It's a cool logo. It's a great big logo on the back. It's awesome. Check it out. Tell your friends. Share all their social media posts. It's gonna blow up. I'm telling you. Not just here in our little corner of Mercy College in Dobbs Ferry, New York. It's gonna go everywhere. We're gonna send it out to Cleveland. We're gonna send it all different areas. So go and check it out. Aside from the Who's Drinking stuff, my buddy Torts here is a big betting guy.
I love to bet.
Big betting guy.
Love to bet.
So we're going to be talking about the 4 NFL playoff games this weekend. We got 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. We're going to ask Torts for his opinions, his thoughts, what you should be looking at when you're placing those bets early Saturday, early Sunday morning. So let's talk about a few of those games. So in one game, you have 49ers-Packers. Big matchup.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
So Packers are getting 6 here. Packers are good. They have the week off. But the 49ers put up a great game against the Cowboys.
That was
Unreal. They shocked a lot of people. I mean, maybe it's just the Cowboys that can't win a playoff game. Especially me, I'm a Giants fan. I hate the Cowboys. But I don't know. I just like Debo and Jimmy G. was slinging it for a little bit and almost gave it away at the end. But you know what? I really like that. I think that game's going to be competitive. I don't really know if the 49ers are going to win. But they're getting 6. So I think that my pick would be the 49ers plus 6 on that game. But I think I have some other better picks for the other games as well.
All right, let's go into those other games. Now we have Titans-Bills. Derrick Henry's coming back, which is going to be huge. But also, is anyone going to stop Joe Burrow? What do you think?
It's Titans-Bengals,
Titans-Bengals.
Yes.
Easy. Titans-Bengals. Derrick Henry's coming back, but can the Titans stop Joe Burrow? In Tennessee.
It's going to be tough, but they're getting back a healthy Derrick Henry, and I don't know. And also, not really sure of his name, but I know the Titans head coach, after getting a week off or something. Rabel? Yeah, after getting like a week off or something, his record is crazy. So We'll see. I mean, I love riding the Joe Burrow wave. But I really think the Titans sneak that one out. But
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. Well, what would you? What line would you give for that one?
I think the Titans are getting 3 there. I would probably take the Titans -3. I think that would be my safe bet there because I feel like Joe Burrow is like very like it could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. I like that that's at Tennessee as well. Just got back from Nashville, saw the Tennessee Stadium. It was unreal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot that you guys
Yeah.
went. It's not like Fitz talks about it every day. Oh man, I'm sorry, Fitz. All right, so other side of the AFC bracket, you have Bills and you have the Chiefs. So that's going to be a huge matchup in Arrowhead.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
So that's my best pick of the week, best pick of the day. I'm gonna call it my best pick of the year. All right,
Okay.
best pick of the year.
Best pick of the year.
I don't know if you remember last time the Bills and Chiefs played in the playoffs. Stephon Diggs was standing outside watching the celebration by himself.
Yes, he was.
By himself. You know, that man is a different type of animal, and I'm just really excited for that, and I'm all over Bills' money line. They're getting 1.5. I think they're at plus 140 right there. I just don't think the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl. They've been there the past 2 years. I think it's time somebody else in the AFC goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over the Bills' money line. Also, any sort of Diggs prop bets over. That's
Alright.
all you need.
Oh
That's
no,
all
he's
you
gonna have a day against that defense.
1,000%.
Absolutely.
1,000%. I don't think they stop him.
There's nobody on that defensive secondary that can cover Stephon Diggs.
1,000%.
I mean, and their defense just as a whole is not. I mean, clearly it's not their strong suit.
They also just coming off of beating up the Pats defense, who's a very good defense.
Yeah.
Top 10 defense in the league, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Yeah, so I'm not in love with the Chiefs defense, and I'm in love with Stephon Diggs. So
No, I think I'm with you on that. And yeah, like you said, there's never been any team that has gotten to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row. I'm sorry, except one. There's the Bills. That's it. No team has ever. No, I'm sorry. Bills, Dolphins. They're the only teams, and I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening for Kansas City. Although a lot of people will want that to happen. A lot of people think it very well could happen. I'm with you. Buffalo all the way.
Yeah.
It pains me to say that as a Jets fan because I wish they weren't good. But I have to give my props to Josh Allen,
Yes.
that team, Sean McDermott. They're great. They're awesome.
I think I hate to say it too as a Giants fan, but I think the Bills break the New York curse. I really do.
Oh, that's also. Oh, it's a good point.
I really do.
I think it's time.
I think it's time.
It's time.
And I can only imagine what Bills fans will do to
Oh my god, they'll burn that city down.
The city to Buffalo. It'll be unreal.
That city will burn to the ground.
It'll definitely rooting for them. Just rooting for the state of New York, I guess, at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
we'll see, but all over the Bills.
All right, you heard it here first, guys. Last one: Tampa Bay, Los Angeles Rams. Tom Brady versus Matthew Stafford. Defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll keep that in mind. Versus somebody who, listen, I love Matt Stafford. I do. I don't know if he can get it done this far. You know, this is his first playoff win in 13 years.
Yeah,
And granted, he played for Detroit, but he also is being outpaced in that draft class by Mark Sanchez, which I think is awesome in playoff wins because we love Sanchez on the show.
Yeah.
But final picks.
This one's tough because it's hard to go against Tom Brady always, and like I've definitely had some big losses with Tom Brady, and he's definitely hurt my bank account at the end of the day. But you know, I don't know. I think Matt Stafford, like he was in Detroit, like they weren't really the franchise or the club that was gonna get it done for him, that was gonna win him the championship. But now he's got a lot of weapons, especially with Odell and Cooper Kupp, like. And you got Cam Akers as well. Like that team, the offensive weapons they're unreal. And I'm pretty sure the Bucks have a lot of weapons, or they just had a lot of weapons hurt or whatever.
Yeah, well, you have Evans, or you only have Evans right now. Godwin's out for the season. You clearly don't have Antonio Brown anymore.
No.
You're kind of down at this point to Mike Evans, Scotty Miller, who lost a lot of people's parlays last week.
1,000%.
And then you have Rashad Perriman at wide receiver, along with Gronk, Cameron Brate. So it's not the same team it was last year as far as defensively.
No.
So it's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I can bet against Tom Brady because it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And he seems to find a way to pull it out no matter what.
Always. He really knows how to control a game, and this is a tough one. I might honestly stay away from this one for my personal bets. But if I had to choose one, I think it's time that Tom Brady goes down. I think we're going.
Oh, man.
I think we're going L.A. Rams money line. I think that's what we're gonna do.
That's what you're gonna do?
We're gonna take L.A. Rams money line, and
All right.
we'll see them in the.
I might be riding with you on that one.
We'll
I
see
like
them in the
that.
NFC Championship.
Man, it's tough. You know what? I like McVay. I do like Stafford, and also you saw what Cam Akers did on Monday after 6 months of Achilles rehab. Like, that's absurd.
Yeah.
Him tearing his ACL or tearing his Achilles in July, and then running over Buda Baker and putting him in the hospital. You know, which thank God he's all right. He's okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
But that's a crazy. It's like parallel to when Adrian Peterson came back after 10 months of ACL rehab and just went and ran for 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a crazy. Adrian Peterson is
crazy.
unreal.
Won my fantasy championship in like 7th grade, which
Oh,
was awesome. Loved
yeah.
it. He was like a 3rd round pick too.
Yep.
It was a steal.
Mm-hmm.
It's you know what? I'll ride with you on that because I would love to see Tom Brady lose once or twice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, especially as a Jet fan.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can like him now because he's not terrorizing me.
That is true.
You know?
I also think Sean McVay is going to be one of the greatest coaches in our generation.
Okay.
I think he's the next up and coming of Bill Belichick. I think he's got his guy now in Matt Stafford. It might not be one of those dynasties that like Tom Brady had with Belichick, but I think it's time for them to win a couple championships.
All right. I think McVay's a great coach. I don't know if his offensive mind parallels Belichick's defensive mind because you know Belichick's been doing it for a long time. He did it for the Giants for a long time.
Yeah.
You know they don't win Super Bowl 25 without him.
Nope.
He wins that Super Bowl for them,
Yeah.
and with like the weirdest game plan too. Do you know about that game plan?
I didn't hear about that.
So
game.
Super Bowl 25, they're playing the Bills, and the Bills were dynamic offense, right?
Yeah.
They have a Hall of Fame quarterback and a Hall of Fame running back, and Belichick put out 9 guys in the defensive backfield. So it's like 5 DBs, 4 linebackers. He had 2 down linemen. And they just let Thurman Thomas run the ball. They let him. They're like, you can run for however many yards you want to. And it was the first time that year that they allowed a 100-yard rusher. And they said they wanted to do that because he thinks that Buffalo is just going to keep throwing the ball. And if they keep throwing it and throwing it, we're going to just dominate these receivers. And it ended up working.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Otis Anderson ran for 120 yards that day, MVP. But Bill Belichick won that Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if McVay parallels that, but he's close. His offensive mind is outstanding. And also think about in Washington too. You had McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and Matt LaFleur all on the same staff in Washington in 2013 and won like 5 games.
Yeah. Wow.
Washington's a shit show.
Yeah. No, you don't ever want to be a part of the Washington football team.
God no.
No.
God no. All right. Let's cover it. Torts.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Again, guys, go buy their stuff. It's awesome. All right, I'm going to keep pushing it. I'm going to keep talking about it. Go follow their social media. They're going to come out with their new social media pages soon. Do we have a drop time yet? Do we have a drop day?
Probably within the next week or two, honestly.
Week or two?
Week or two.
Next week or two, guys. Go buy Who's Drinking Stuff. Thanks for watching The Hit with Higgins and Bonnie. Next episode, we'll have Bonnie back. We'll be on Zoom again. I think I teased it last show. We're going to have a pretty cool guest coming on. So don't miss it. We'll see you guys next week.
Make sure you turn in, guys.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Have a great day, guys.